Alright, the boys from Sandbeck Race Development are over here. They said they've never seen such a nice car. They're super impressed with the artwork. But we're just getting ready. Ryan's doing a little programming here, getting all the inputs that we need set up, and then we should be ready to fire. I think I had the fuel lines backwards. They're labeled wrong, so I'll have to fix that. But I got those switched around now, and hopefully the next clip is this thing running. This is the honest first attempt right there, guys. And I think she just blew up. Dang.
Water.
Give us a tour of what you guys have done. Okay, we got a cute little face on the... Oh wow, that helps a lot. Those holes are useless and now they're perfect. What else we got? A gigantic U.
My Jace.
Okay. Ooh, you did that one?
Yeah, my.
Wow, great job.
And Mom
Another
did that,
guy.
and then I decorated.
Okay. And is this a narwhal or a unicorn?
Unicorn.
Okay. A pumpkin. Right?
Pumpkin.
With a little pumpkin inside of it?
Yeah, Jay said it was a pumpkin eating a pumpkin. Look at Jamal Joe.
Oh, Jamal Joe. Okay, Viking. Paul Speed, tick. And we weren't supposed to draw up here, but
That was Jason, sorry.
it's alright.
I didn't know.
Ooh, go fast. I like that.
Mom's
Oh.
signature.
That's nice. Mom signed it.
Wait.
And then a gigantic eye. Not you, my mom.
Oh.
So Jace is just putting giant letters. My son Jace is 5 and he's just learning his letters, so it's perfect for a race car. Alright, well, that looks good, guys. Great job. Alright, my apologies. I haven't done much in the way of recording the last several days, but it's been a whirlwind and a bit of a cluster. So we got, obviously we got it on the ground. It's running, had a few small issues. One of them being the rear brake pads were way too thick to even fit. So thankfully Jeff has access to a mill. So we went and milled those down, which isn't ideal, but they're in the car at least. So now I've got the brakes bled and it's time to try start this thing again and drive it for the very first time. Hopefully the transmission I rebuilt works, otherwise we're boned. But I'm a little nervous. Well, here goes nothing. First time for me starting it, first time trying to put it in gear, see if the clutch works, see if all this stuff works. Trailer's outside, ready to roll. The alignment's not even close. I think the brakes will work a little bit. Steering wheel's barely attached. So it's about perfect, I think. Let's see if I can get in it. Oh, I think I broke my finger yesterday too. So. There we go. Some good news, some bad news. Obviously it's here, it's running decent actually, pretty good. Clutch works fine, reverse does not. You have to hold it in reverse, and you really got to hold it in reverse, so that sucks. I replaced that synchro, the reverse synchro, and I mean maybe it helped a little, but it still doesn't like it, so now we just got to hope third gear works, otherwise we'll go. Well, next stop is the dyno, where I basically need to hope that third gear now exists, because it didn't before. Because if it doesn't, I don't know if we're making it to this race. So, wish us luck. That's the next step. I'm not going to film it, I don't think, but we should know pretty quick if it's going to work. So guys, we're about to start this car for the first time. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Have we put in a lot of work?
Yeah.
A lot of work, haven't we?
I haven't even noticed those wheels till just right now.
Well, those aren't the wheels we're gonna actually probably run. Those are the junk that came on it. We got some cool stuff from St. Paul Speed, some cool wheels. Anyway, so are you excited to hear it?
Yes.
Do you think it's gonna be loud?
Very loud.
Why? Why do you think that?
Because we're in a space that it can get echoed and it can be very loud.
Okay.
Also, just the car being very
The noise is gonna, see that little pipe right there?
loud.
The noise is gonna come out of that, so you might not wanna stand right next to it.
And it's gonna be very loud.
Okay.
Wait,
Hey.
wait.
Hey, no, stay in the frame so we can get your reaction. Get over here. That's the point of this, is to get your reaction to hearing it. Okay, you stand over there. Look at the car. And I'm gonna start it, and we're gonna see what you guys think about it. Okay? And stay there so that the camera sees you. And you don't have to act like that either, Jason. You don't even have to. it?
Yeah.
Very loud.
Does that sound like Mommy's car?
No.
Does it sound like a race car?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. So I just did a reaction video with the children, and now Tiffany has come to pick up the children. So we figured we'll see what she thinks.
I think it's louder than the other one.
Pretty subtle, huh?
That hurts. Sounds good.
Well guys, this is pretty exciting. I've got a renewed energy thanks to it running and sort of driving. I think I mentioned this. Reverse was not a success. I put a new reverse synchro, if you remember from one of my very first episodes, I put a new reverse synchro in, and that helped, but you still have to hold it in gear and you gotta like push hard to get it to stay there. I know that's a somewhat common thing, I guess, on these T56. So next time it's apart, well, hopefully it's a while before that, but next time I have it out, I'll try and fix that. I've got a buddy, Matt, that has a solution for that. Regarding the fork, I think he shims the fork or something. Ferris, I'll call you back. Anyway, so that's, otherwise the transmission's working good. So all the other gears that, I had that thing blown apart, and it seems to be working. So that's exciting. It now doesn't pop out a third like it used to. So I think we've got that solved. And obviously it's running. We've got a little leak, coolant leak, coming from the thermostat housing, which is stupid. I put a new thermostat in and a new seal gasket, and that's leaking. And I know it's aligned properly before someone says something. So that's a little bit frustrating, but if that's the worst of our problems, I think we did pretty good for having changed everything on the car. So I still have to program my dash so it reads the things I want it to, not silly things like I think fuel economy is one of them right now. Not something I'm too concerned about. And then we leave, I leave in 2 days to go get this not tuned, but verified on a dyno jet. Because to run in GLTC, they need dyno jet numbers, not Mustang dyno numbers. So I got to load up, drive all the way to the cities. I'll be using Modern Automotive Performance's dyno. So thanks to them for letting me use that. And then we've got a bunch of odds and ends. The alignment is not even remotely close. I still need to put my spoiler on from After Dark Speed. I may end up trying to weld aluminum again. We'll see how that goes. These won't be staying. These are from the wing that was on it before, that junker over there. So although I might be using them, I probably have to cut them and weld them, but we've got to figure out how we're going to attach that spoiler. And then still the big projects are the front ducting for the spoiler. It's not a shroud, sorry, not spoiler, for the radiator. We've got this part mocked up and ready, but we still have to get the whole ducting set up. And then we've got to flatten out the front bumper with some sheet aluminum so that we make the rules committee happy. And maybe throw a hood on it. And man, this thing is going to be so untested, it's going to be a bit nerve-wracking. But it runs great. It's happy. The brakes feel okay. I'm on Hoosiers right here, and there's ice out there, so there's not really any way to test them. Although I did try the ABS before I loaded it, and the ABS kicked in, so that's encouraging. That seems to be working. Whether it works properly and on track properly is a different story. I guess we'll find out in Texas. So this is going to be a long shot that we get through this with few or no problems, but hopefully I've done a good enough job to avoid anything major. That's going to do it for this episode. Tons more to come in the following weeks because in just over a week, we load this thing up to head to Texas, and I'm so excited. You know, I love racing, but I'm really excited also to spend time with my wife. Her and I are planning to take this trip, just the two of us, all the way to Texas and back in a truck with a trailer, and I'm really excited for that. We haven't had alone time for I don't know how long. And I mean without the kids and having a few days, just no kids and less responsibility, especially for her, as she's been awesome and taking care of all the stuff she normally takes care of, plus me being gone a lot of evenings and weekends getting this thing ready. So I couldn't ask for more support from her. So she's the best, and I'm so thankful for her. Anyway, like I said, that'll do it. Thanks for watching. Smash buttons. Love ya. Bye.